Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
The entire country has been shocked at the unfolding story of Bowe Bergdahl. After abandoning his post, he was captured by the Taliban and imprisoned. To America's humiliation, then President Barack Obama released 5 Taliban commanders to get the man free. Now, after getting off scot-free, the man might be entitled to a huge reward. And, you can bet President Donald Trump, as well as patriotic Americans, won't be happy, as the army traitor might just get to have the last laugh again. Bergdahl has become the picture of disgrace for the modern military. The man abandoned his post. Instead of serving his country, a role he chose for himself, he ran off. That's called going AWOL, and also dereliction of duty. Soldiers were sent to go find him, worried he was in danger. 6 of those brave Americans were killed. After being captured by the Taliban, America was shocked to learn that Obama traded 5 Taliban commanders for Bergdahl's release. Years have passed, and this month, the military ruled that Bergdahl would not be punished for his crimes. The man was given a dishonorable discharge, instead of the jail time he rightly deserved. Even the President of the United States called that a travesty of justice. If you thought this story couldn't get any worse, get ready. Now, the army is trying to decide if this traitorous coward is entitled to $300,000 in back pay. No, this is not a joke. $300,000 of your money might go to a man who abandoned his duties, ran away, and cost the lives of 6 brave men. The U.S. Army is set to decide whether Private Bowe Bergdahl is entitled to as much as $300,000 in back pay and other benefits he amassed during his captivity with the Taliban. Bergdahl, 31, was captured by the Taliban in 2009 after he walked off base while in Afghanistan. He was given a dishonorable discharge and he was demoted from sergeant to private in a court decision earlier this month, but spared prison. President Trump called the ruling a complete and total disgrace. Captive soldiers normally receive special compensation worth around $150,000 in addition to hostile fire pay and their basic pay they accumulated during the captivity. But determining whether Bergdahl should receive the back pay is not as clear-cut. The State Department marked Bergdahl in as missing, captured several days after he was captured, and the terror group released a video featuring him alive. Military.com reported in 2014. Source: Fox News. If this turns your stomach, good. You're a human being. The very idea that Bergdahl is entitled to this cash is a mockery of our country and values. Yes, this man was captured by the Taliban, but not for bravely fighting for his country or trying to defeat terrorism. He was captured because he disobeyed orders and ran away like a coward. He was captured because he was betraying his country. That doesn't entitle him to $300,000. That entitles him to go to jail. The very fact that this is a topic of discussion is because of how much Obama politicized the military. Under his administration, pathetic, politically correct people were put in charge of the army and other armed forces. These are people not concerned with protecting the United States, but pandering to social justice causes. That includes the backwards notion of helping out a criminal, like Bergdahl. Even with Trump in the White House and Mattis in the Pentagon, some of these idiots still fester within our military. But, it's not all doom and gloom. It seems like at least someone has some common sense in the discussion. Bergdahl, however, might not be eligible for the basic back pay and could even owe money to the military. The army could determine that he should not be paid for the time in captivity or that he was overpaid since his return to the U.S., according to the official who spoke with the Times. Based upon the results of trial, the Army is reviewing Sergeant Bergdahl's pay and allowances, Lieutenant Colonel Randy Taylor told the Times. His final pay and allowances will be determined in accordance with DoD policy in Army regulation. That sounds much better. Make the traitor pay back the cash he earned unfairly from the Army. Perhaps this will, in a small way, bring justice to the men who died trying to find him. Unfortunately, only time will tell which way this plays out, But one thing is certain, there's not too many logical people who would applaud a traitor being rewarded with our tax dollars. Share the story and leave a comment by clicking one of the buttons below. Follow us on Facebook at Mad World News.